When you came up with the idea, of course, having to choose exactly, not only what the product is, but where the product is going to be based from. Of course, as you mentioned, you're founded in Hamburg. Was that, what was the decision behind choosing Hamburg as the location that you would grow and build the business from scratch?
So why Hamburg? Because I lived at Hamburg, the first thing. Second, because our biggest customer is in Hamburg, which is the Otto Group, with something around, 15, 16 of our customers are under our companies out of the Otto Group, which is settled here in Hamburg. And I like the culture of Hamburg a little bit better. It's family friendlier than other startup cities, but that's my own private opinion. So I like Hamburg better.
We won't hold you accountable for that.
Sorry?
We won't hold you accountable for that.
Very good. Don't stream it. If someone's from Berlin, don't stream it.
Not to worry. Well, that's part of the that kind of ties me into my next point anyway, because when I'm speaking to developers and engineers outside of Germany that are possibly looking at moving into the country, Berlin always seems to be just the default location, or the location that everyone kind of just ends up choosing. It's of course very well known to be a strong tech hub, a strong startup hub, and an international culture. But of course, Hamburg is heading in that direction as well. And we're seeing more and more businesses not only start building in Hamburg, but we're seeing a lot more success stories come out of Hamburg as well.
Yeah, I guess, first of all, when all this startup in Berlin started, prices in Berlin were very low for an apartment. Now they exploded over the last years, so that Berlin isn't the cheapest city anymore compared to Hamburg or Munich or Frankfurt, Cologne. Berlin has a very different culture than Hamburg. People are totally different there. And another thing is Berlin is huge compared to Hamburg. So in Hamburg, you have everything that you have in Berlin, but the distances between one thing and the other are shorter. Hamburg is very, very green. So you have a lot of parks, you have a lot of green area, and it's not very far away to go to the water. So I like to kite surfing, or if you like to walking on the beach, Hamburg is very, very closer to the sea than it is if you're in Berlin. But there is like one difference, which I would say between Hamburg and Berlin. Berlin has a different startup mentality than Hamburg. If you're in Berlin, you don't have to speak German. If you're in Berlin, you don't have to culturalize with Germany. You're in Berlin. If you're in Hamburg, you would slowly start to get more contact to the Northern German culture, and up to a certain point, you would have to get more of German language experience. So if you come to Germany and you say, yeah, I just want to work there, I don't want to have anything to do with the culture of the country, and I don't want to learn the strange language they speak there, then you're well suited to go to Berlin. If you say, no, I want to go to Germany because I like the culture, because I like the people there. If you're in Hamburg or in the north part of Germany, you will learn that people here, they're very friendly. So if they tell you something, they really mean it. If you like this type of culture, if you want to learn the language, you want to integrate yourself, if you want to stay for a long time and build up all a certain family surrounding, then Hamburg is like the city I would prefer to go.
Do you think if someone was seriously considering moving to Hamburg, they would need to learn German to make that a long-term base of operations, or could an English speaker survive in the city?
English speaker would survive in the city, but you would feel better if you, like over a certain period of time, let's say over the next 5 years or so, start learning German at least to a certain point, because it would make your life easier, and you will get better integrated. If you're in Berlin, you might even get better integrated if you don't speak German, because you have so many hubs for people. Like, I have friends who live in Berlin and they only speak so since I came from Brazil, I have friends in Berlin who come from Brazil, and they live in like a Brazilian bubble in Germany, because they only speak Portuguese and sometimes English. They meet Brazilian friends, they go to restaurants together, and there are even parties where only people from Brazil come. So you're in another country living the culture from your country, which is okay, it's fine. But if you're in Hamburg, you will get more of a mixture, and you will get slowly introduced more and more into Hamburg, and less into where you're coming from.